Solution, the molar conductivity of an electrolyte can be expressed as the sum of the contribution from individual ions. Suppose the molar solution, the molar conductivity Kohlrausch law. Kohlrausch law states that at infinite dilution, the molar conductivity of an electrolyte can be expressed as the sum of the contribution from individual ions. Suppose the molar conductivity of HCl. Molar conductivity of HCl at infinite dilution. So, which is represent molar conductivity of HCl, right? This symbol we call it as a lambda. You can represent like this or like this. HCl for HCl at infinite dilution, you can represent with infinity or not symbol, which is equal to molar conductivity of all the ions, means both the cation as well as the anion. Molar conductivity of H plus ion at infinite dilution plus molar conductivity of Cl minus at infinite dilution. Suppose molar conductivity of MgCl2. According to Kohlrausch law, the molar conductivity of magnesium chloride at infinite dilution is equal to both the cations and anions. Molar conductivity of magnesium ion at infinite dilution plus molar conductivity of Cl minus at infinite dilution. How many number of ions are there? 2 number of ions are there, chloride ions. Suppose molar conductivity, molar conductivity of acetic acid is nothing but, according to Kohlrausch law, conductivity of both the cation as well as an anion. CH3COH, how it dissociates? It's a weak acid, it dissociates H3CO minus and H plus ion it gives. So sum of the both the anion at infinite dilution and cation at infinite dilution. Let us see applications to Kohlrausch law. We can calculate molar conductivity and equivalent conductivity at infinite dilution for weak electrolytes. See, molar conductivity or weak equivalent conductivity of a weak electrolyte at infinite dilution cannot be determined experimentally or by plotting a graph. This is because the conductance of such electrolytes is low and dissociation of such an electrolyte is not complete even at infinite dilution. Therefore, using Kohlrausch laws of independent migration of ions, it is possible to calculate molar conductivity as well as equivalent conductivity at infinite dilution. Suppose we want to find the molar conductivity at infinite dilution for acetic acid. Then how to find? This is a weak electrolyte. We cannot find normally, but by using Kohlrausch law we can find. How to find this one? By knowing the molar and equivalent conductivities at infinite dilution for the strong electrolytes like KCl, potassium chloride, potassium acetate and hydrochloric acid. If you know this one, from that we can find easily. If you add hydrochloric acid to the potassium acetate, we get acetic acid and potassium chloride. We want to find acetic acid molar conductivity at infinite dilution. From these three values we know. Then limiting molar conductivity means molar conductivity at infinite dilution for acetic acid is equals to the sum of these two values minus of this value. If you do, we can get the molar conductivity of acetic acid at infinite dilution. So what I am doing is molar conductivity of acetic acid at infinite dilution is equal to molar conductivity of potassium acetate at infinite dilution plus molar conductivity of HCl at infinite dilution minus molar conductivity of KCl at infinite dilution. Yes, let us see one numerical. See this question. Limiting molar conductivity molar conductivity at infinite dilution for NaCl, HCl and sodium acetate is given. From that you have to find the molar conductivity at infinite dilution for acetic acid. Try this, student. Click on pass button. Just based upon the information you got now, just try to calculate this one. We know that CH3COONA plus HCl is equal to gives CH3COOH plus NaCl. So we want to find the molar conductivity of acetic acid at infinite dilution, which is equal to the sum of these two minus of NaCl. So limiting molar conductivity of acetic acid at infinite dilution of and HCl minus molar conductivity at infinite dilution of NaCl. What is the acetic acid value is given? Sorry, this is sodium acetate, right? What is the sodium acetate value is given? 91 plus what is the HCl value given in the question? 425.9 minus what is the NaCl value is given? 126.4. Yes, this is what are the units? Simon, centimeter square per mole. Then we get 390.5 Simon centimeter square mole inverse. Let us see next application to Kohlrausch law. By using Kohlrausch law, we can find the degree of dissociation. According to Arrhenius theory of electrolytic dissociation, if you increase the dilution, degree of ionization also increases. So on increasing dilution, the number of ions increases, as well as if number of ions increases, molar conductivity also increases. So you can say molar conductivity is maximum at infinite dilution. See, this is molar conductivity at any concentration and molar conductivity at infinite dilution. So if you know the molar conductivity at infinite dilution and we know the molar conductivity at any concentration, then we can find the degree of dissociation. Alpha is equal to, which is nothing but degree of dissociation, which is equal to limiting molar conductivity at a particular concentration upon molar conductivity at a infinite dilution. Let us see the next application to Kohlrausch law. Calculation of the dissociation constant of a weak electrolyte. For weak electrolytes such as acetic acid and bases like ammonium hydroxide, we can find the dissociation constant. Dissociation constant formula is this one. I derived in my previous videos. Ka is equal to C alpha square by 1 minus alpha. So C, what is the alpha here? We got lambda m C by lambda m naught whole square and 1 minus what is the alpha, students? Lambda mc means limiting molar conductivity at particular concentration to that of molar conductivity at infinite dilution. So if you solve this, what we get? Lambda mc whole square by this one is there, right? Lambda m naught square into, if we take LCM, lambda m naught, and what we get here, lambda m naught minus lambda mc. So this square and this will be cancelled and we get C lambda mc whole square by lambda m naught into lambda m naught minus lambda mc. This is the formula of dissociation constant for weak electrolyte like for acid.
चुटकी कैसी है? अरे क्या कर रही है?
दीदी पहला पिंपल।
अच्छा, फिर भी सोप?
क्यों नहीं?
सोप पिंपल पे हार्श होता है, इससे पिंपल्स बढ़ सकते हैं।
अब क्या करूं?
अरे चुटकी सुन, ये है ना।
हिमालय प्योरीफाइंग नीम फेस वॉश दीदी।
हाँ चुटकी जी, ये सोप फ्री है इसलिए हार्श नहीं। इसमें है नीम और हल्दी के एंटीबैक्टीरियल गुण जो पिंपल्स हटाने में मदद करें।
दीदी
सही सोल्यूशन जो यूज किया। वाओ
थैंक्स।
तू नहीं, ये पेंटिंग।
हाँ दीदी।
पिंपल है तो सोप नहीं, सिर्फ हिमालय प्योरीफाइंग नीम फेस वॉश। हिमालय, खुश रहो, खुशहाल रहो।
जॉब नहीं है, पैसे भी नहीं है, फिक्र मत करें। वीमेट पर वीडियो शूट करें और लखपति बने। जी हाँ, सही सुना आपने। ऐसे कठिन समय में वीमेट दे रहा है 40 लाख रुपए 30 अप्रैल से 3 मई तक।
30 अप्रैल से लेके 3 मई तक आप जीत सकते हैं 40 लाख रुपया। तो देर किस बात की? VMATE वीमेट पे अपने वीडियो बनाओ। उससे पहले ऐप तो डाउनलोड करो, वीमेट।
VMATE वीमेट।
Acids, acetic acid we can find by using this formula. See this problem, the conductivity of 0.001028 molar acetic acid is 4.95 into 10 power of minus 5 Siemens per centimeter. Calculate dissociation constant if lambda naught for acetic acid is 390.5 Siemens centimeter square per mole. In this case, conductivity of acetic acid is given. Conductivity is given. And dissociation constant they are asking to find for acetic acid. Lambda naught is given. See, dissociation constant we have to find Ka. What is the formula of Ka? We discussed. What is the formula of Ka? C alpha square by 1 minus alpha. For this we should know, in order to find the dissociation constant, we should know degree of dissociation, that is alpha. Alpha, in order to get alpha, what is the alpha formula? Means molar conductivity at any concentration to that of molar conductivity at infinite dilution. Infinite dilution is given in the question, that is 390.5. We have to find molar conductivity at any concentration. In my previous video I discussed the molar conductivity's formula is conductivity into 1000 by its concentration. So first find molar conductivity at any concentration. What is the conductivity given in the question? 4.95 into 10 to the power of minus 5 into 1000 divided by, what is the concentration given in the question? 0.01028. If we solve this, we get 48.15. Then substitute this value here, 48.15 divided by, what is the molar conductivity at infinite dilution? 390.5. Then if you substitute, we get the dissociation, degree of dissociation, its value is around 0.1233. Substitute this value here. Concentration is given. What is the concentration, students? 0.001028. Alpha value we got 0.1233 square. 1 minus 0.1233. Then we get 1.78 into 10 power of minus 5. This is the dissociation constant. Try different models on this. Definitely you will get the solution. Thanks for watching. I'll continue Kohlrausch law in my next video.